Now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dan Hagan. Today on Up North at 4, we will start a documentary about the reintroduction of wolves into Isle Royale National Park in Lake Superior. Then Buffy is back, this time with oven-fried potato wedges. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. A local animal rehab center brought in 3 orphaned bear cubs last week. Wild Instincts and Rhinelander will care for the cubs until the fall. Then the plan is to release them back into the wild. Right now, the cubs are only drinking milk. Some solid food will be brought into the diet in about a month. Wild Instincts is always looking for donations and volunteers to help their animals. A car rear-ended a school bus this morning just north of Rhinelander. Here's footage taken from a passenger. The bus and car were heading southbound on Highway 47. The car rear-ended the bus near the Grills Landing Road intersection. There were students on the bus, but they are all safe and uninjured, as is the driver. A law enforcement officer said the icy roads were likely a factor in the crash. A bipartisan plan to close the embattled Lincoln Hills Juvenile Prison has stalled because Assembly Speaker Robin Vos won't hold a vote. Lincoln Hills near Tomahawk has had years of controversy, allegations of abuse, and millions of dollars in payouts to former inmates. On Tuesday, the state Senate unanimously voted to close Lincoln Hills and build a new facility in Milwaukee County. But the proposal is likely dead since Assembly Speaker Robin Vos voiced concerns over borrowing money before a location for the new detention center is finalized. A new national study found widespread lead poisoning in North American bald and golden eagles. About 50% of the birds sampled were repeatedly exposed to lead. 50%. The lead comes from hunting and fishing, which frequently use lead ammo or tackle. Eagles ingest the lead by eating animals killed with lead ammo. Then the lead affects their kidneys, liver, and central nervous system, potentially killing the eagle. Okay, so the snowstorm is behind us. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a sunny winter day out there.
Yeah, hey Dan, a big weekend coming up as well. The Birkebeiner races this weekend. A couple races started today, but lots of people are in town now for the races. This is one of North America's biggest races, of course, cross-country skiing, and there's lots of people in town for that into the weekend. So the weather looks fantastic again on Saturday and Sunday. We're talking temperatures near 30 and lots of sunshine back in the forecast then. For yesterday, though, let's look back a bit here. Here's a few snow reports that came through. Boulder Junction, 9.2 inches for you. Eagle River, 7.4. So a healthy snow in most locations far below estimates, but that is behind us now until we get to tomorrow. There's a little bit more snow in the forecast for us tomorrow. Out there today, though, lots of sunshine with temperatures back in the teens today. A pretty nice day across the area, but it's cold. The average high now is 30, and none of us are doing that today, nor will we anytime soon. So looking outside now here in Rhinelander at the airport, lots of snow, of course, on the tarmac there and out in the field. We're going to add a little bit to this tomorrow with a system across the south parts of our state. So here it is now. So system 1 is pulling away, bugging the east coast right now. This whole area here is going to miss us tomorrow to our south. But this area here is going to basically ride across parts of Illinois tomorrow. It's going to be just close enough to give us some light snow, most likely tomorrow afternoon and evening, and that could be an inch or two across our area. Futurecast shows a story, like lots of clouds increasing tomorrow, and then a little bit of snow getting in here about midday to late day tomorrow. We're talking an inch or two, but the 2 will probably stay south of Highway 10, up this way, most likely closer to an inch of snow tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, a couple of flurries out there, and just cold again, with low temperatures down near 6 below. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Your home, where life happens. Family and friends gather. Memories are created. Locally family-owned business serving Rhinelander, Eagle River, and surrounding areas. Come into one of our stores located in Eagle River or Rhinelander and work closely with one of our creative kitchen designers on creating your dream kitchen.
Eagle River Cabinets, building relationships, one cabinet at a time.
Cedar Creek Grill House, the area's newest restaurant, is now open. You bring the appetite, we'll bring the heat. Enjoy mouth-watering entrees for breakfast and dinner, prepared on a fire grill or wood-burning oven. Cedar Creek Grill House at the Holiday Inn and Suites, Rothschild.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
You know, Jeff, I really appreciate you talking about the Birkebeiner.
You love the Birkebeiner.
That was so
and
fun.
The forecast looks fantastic this weekend.
I am very excited for that. We're going to talk more about the Birkebeiner tomorrow, but today we're going to talk about, or actually we're going to view rather, a documentary about the reintroduction of wolves into Isle Royale. It's fascinating stuff. They've been studying wolves and moose on this island for years, for more than a century.
It's a 2- or 3-part series, correct?
Yeah, it's a 3-part series. We're going to watch it over the next 3 days. We're going to watch part of the first part today. It'll make sense. Let's take a look.
Deep winter grips the upper Great Lakes. A harsh place to be in winter. Unless you're trying to find wolves.
We did it! That was good.
Then it's the best time to go looking. Capture teams from the U.S. National Park Service and Ontario's Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry are out scouting for wolves to capture them as part of a 3 to 5 year ecosystem restoration effort to move 20 to 30 wolves to a new home on Isle Royale National Park in Michigan. They captured this wolf in a net fired from the chopper.
Yeah, good work, Scott. Good team effort.
Once the wolf is entangled, they run up and sedate it immediately to decrease stress on the animal.
Snort.
And he's black, a rare color in wolves, an indication that offers genetic diversity, a perfect candidate for relocation.
Don't worry about the mate for now, or what's the call from friends? So we'll just leave it at that.
The capture team has a second wolf in sight. He tries to escape across the frozen lake.
This is a big adult male. He's very thin, but he's got a big head on him, big teeth, and my guess is it's one that we had collared earlier that dropped its collar.
He's been living on Ontario's Michipicoten Island, where wolves have wiped out all of the caribou. Not enough food to go around.
Those are big paws. This is a big dog. Yep. And even though he's thin, because when this guy puts some beef back on, he'll be quite the moose killer.
It's been a good day. 3 wolves, a black and 2 grays. The wolves are on their way to a veterinary check station in Wawa, Ontario. Here, the captive wolves go in for a wolf checkup to make sure they're healthy before being taken to the wilderness island.
Kevin, can you grab the blanket? Yep.
Heart and lungs. Vital statistics.
Upper left and lower left.
They get their teeth checked, too.
Not bad. Right. Upper canine, 25.
25?
Yep.
Wolves are the largest members of the Canidae family, which includes coyotes, foxes, African wild dogs, and jackals. All of them are highly evolved predators. Adult wolves weigh between 80 and 90 pounds. Males are somewhat bigger than females. Wolf legs are a little longer than most canids, which gives them extra speed. They come in black, gray, and white. The black color comes from North American wolves mixing with dogs that came across the Bering Bridge with humans 12 to 14,000 years ago. Black wolves mean different genes, which is good for the Isle Royale gene pool, as wolves with a black coat may have increased capacity for immune response, helping them ward off disease. The wolves of Isle Royale prey on moose, beaver, hare, and whatever else they can catch. They have 42 teeth and jaws that crunch through moose bones with 1,500 pounds per square inch of force. Lions live 10 to 14 years. Dogs, 10 to 13. Wolves live only 6 to 8 years. Not a long time.
23.
So these wolves need to be in top condition, disease-free and healthy before they join the Isle Royale bunch.
Temperature is 37.9, so he's been pretty stable. We'll measure the wolf's body temperature, and we'll be doing that every 5 to 10 minutes while the wolf is anesthetized. Because when a wolf is anesthetized, it can't regulate its body temperature as well. So we'll be cooling it off or heating it up as we need to.
14.
14.
They also get tested for dog diseases, heartworm, parvo, distemper, canine diseases that wolves get too.
That's it. And now we wait for 8 minutes.
Parvovirus has already impacted the Isle Royale wolves once. The vets are doing everything they can to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
So what we're seeing here on this test is that blue dot there is the positive control, which means the test has worked. And we're seeing no other positive dots that suggest that he's been in contact or been infected by any of these particular diseases. It's good to go.
The tests are negative. No infections from the past. Now the vets want to protect the wolves against the future, too.
We're giving the wolf vaccinations for common canine diseases like distemper and
Michelle, can you drop that for
rabies. Yep.
They get a green ear tag for ID and a GPS collar to help researchers keep track of them in their new home. Because these 2 wolves and a couple dozen more are on their way to a new life in a new world. A world called Isle Royale.
Safeway Bus Transit Incorporated is now hiring school bus drivers and aides today. All shifts available in multiple locations. Get paid during your training and earn a sign-on bonus. Get an application at the Kellner Terminal or call. Come join our great team.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution.
Replace your problem windows and save big with this limited time offer and attractive financing. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. It's Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
NBC News Watch 12. News from where you live.
Safeway Bus Transit Incorporated is now hiring school bus drivers and aides today. All shifts available in multiple locations. Get paid during your training and earn a sign-on bonus. Get an application at the Kellner Terminal or call. Come join our great team.
Isle Royale is an island. It sits 20 miles off the northwest coastline of Lake Superior, opposite Thunder Bay, Ontario. The story of Isle Royale begins over 1 billion years ago, with 100 or more lava flows from a big volcanic system nearly 1,000 miles long that stretched from about where Kansas is today to southern Michigan, right through the middle of modern Lake Superior. Though Lake Superior didn't exist then, the volcanic system created a basin over time. Cooled lava layers were pushed up along the edges by the clash of continents and the weight of the cooling lava, causing the center to dip, forming a basin with Isle Royale on one edge and the Keweenaw Peninsula on the other. The island itself is held up by tilted lava flows, all stacked on top of each other, with the layers extending almost 2 miles down into the earth. Then, beginning 850,000 years ago, 4 great glaciations covered North America, thousands of feet deep, under great ice sheets. These crunched Isle Royale, bending the hardened lava flows, carving out lakes, creating many smaller islands, and depositing a lot of debris from the glaciers. Finally, the last glaciation retreated from North America about 15,000 years ago, leaving behind the Great Lakes and Isle Royale as we know it today. This process created a unique and isolated ecosystem whose size and distance from the mainland makes it a perfect example of island biogeography. Not too small, not too far, and with a limited number of species, Isle Royale is a laboratory like no other, where the principles of evolution, natural selection, and ecosystem dynamics, like how predator-prey relationships influence the larger ecosystem, can be explored. Native Americans visited here after the great ice sheets retreated several thousand years ago and still celebrate their deep connection to the island. They came for what the island had to offer: rich fisheries, rare plants, and some of the purest copper deposits anywhere on Earth. The Chippewa Nation has always thought of Isle Royale as a sacred place. Today, it's a U.S. national park, which the Park Service rigorously maintains as a wilderness. 45 miles long, 9 miles wide, it's difficult to find a wilder, more isolated place. In 1958, at the invitation of the National Park Service, Purdue professor Durward Allen started the predator-prey study to observe, analyze, and understand the relationship between wolves and moose on the island, and shed light on the importance of predator-prey relationships in ecosystems generally. Importantly, to do it in a place without human influence. Over 6 decades later, the story of the wolves and moose of Isle Royale has taken many twists and turns. Scientists found it was complicated and surprising. A healthy ecosystem consists of all the organisms living in a particular area, as well as all the non-living physical parts of the environment, such as air, soil, water, and sunlight. The non-living parts are called the abiotic factors. Abiotic factors have large effects on living things and often determine which species of plants and animals will survive or not in a given area. Add an extra abiotic factor to the Isle Royale ecosystem because it's an island.
Isle Royale is unique because of its isolation. It's surrounded by the largest surface area freshwater lake in the world. First, it was rock. It was a clashing of continents. It's copper coming up through the seams. But the water formed it and helped give it its character. It gave it its character by glaciers coming down and scraping clean the whole east end of the island, the bare rock, and then dumping a jumble of soil and rock on the western end, which became the hardwood forest, leaving that thin soil for the boreal rainforest on this end. And it represents kind of a transition between climates.
The weather and climate of North America, of the northern Great Lakes, and Lake Superior itself all shape the ecosystem on Isle Royale.
I wish I could find somewhere to eat that serves lunch so I can relax and have someone clean up after me. I miss lunch at the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub. The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub is opening for lunch? The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub is opening for lunch. The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub will be opening for lunch starting February 22nd. Exciting new choices, but some of the favorites too.
All I wanted to do was help out a friend. It was supposed to be just a couple of hours. It turned out to be multiple days. There is just so much junk. I asked him why didn't he hire some professional movers, and he said he couldn't afford it. Guess you never heard of Dan the Moving Man.
Don't traumatize your friends. Call Dan the Moving Man. We want to make your move as easy as possible. That's why we offer affordable rates and an experienced staff that will take care of your belongings. Call us today for a free quote.
Olson Solar Energy would like to thank everyone who has trusted us with their local solar installations. And to those of you still considering solar, give us a call to set up a free evaluation and get your project booked in 2022. Discover the benefits of a lower or no energy bill and take advantage of federal tax credits. The time is now. Go green, save green with Olson Solar Energy. Come see us at our grand opening celebration in Altoona on March 5th.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen on Up North at 4 is brought to you by Bassett Jewelers and Engraving in Minocqua and Eagle River Cabinets in Rhinelander and Eagle River.
Hi, welcome to Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. On today's menu, oven-fried potato wedges. And I have 4 russet potatoes that I've cut into wedges. And I'm going to dump in maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil and coat them up with that. Make sure they're evenly coated. And now you get to do whatever you like. For seasoning wise, I like to use salt, this paprika blend. It's got smoked paprika and a few red pepper flakes and some other spices, pepper, and some garlic powder. And now you're just going to again toss them to evenly coat them with the seasoning mix. And then you just want to stack them up on a sheet pan, skin side down, cut side up, and I have lined my sheet pan with non-stick foil just because I don't feel like cleaning up. But if you don't have any, you're just gonna have to wash a little bit, that's all. And we're just gonna stack these up and give a little space between them. They don't have to have a ton of space, but just a little bit. And you're gonna pop these into a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the thickness of your wedges. If you like them thicker, it's gonna take longer. If you like them thinner, it's gonna take less. And it's always a good idea to keep your wedges fairly consistent in size. And unlike me, make sure they can stand up. so they bake pretty evenly. And now we're just gonna pop these in the oven. In 30 to 35 minutes, you have healthier oven-fried potato wedges from Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. Cook on, my friends.
Welcome to Patchouli Garden in Park Falls. We love authentic Indonesian patchouli and we specialize in our original custom blends. Everything with the Patchouli Garden name on it we make right here in our store. Visit Patchouli Garden in the store or online.
Stretch your dollar with 11% off everything at Menards. Save on over 300 kitchen and bath faucets from Moen. Moen faucets give you a lifetime of beauty, reliability, and innovative features. Moen products are built to last in all the latest styles and finishes to match your home's decor. Save big and get 11% off our great selection of Moen bath and shower faucets. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Bassett Jewelers and Engraving in downtown Minocqua is a full-service traditional jewelry store offering a wide range of jewelry and gift items to fit any budget. Find jewelry from classic diamonds to beautiful colored gems and pearls, engagement rings, and wedding bands for every style. Gift selections include jewelry travel cases, glassware, picture frames, and an extensive line of baby gifts. Bassett offers in-store jewelry repairs and engraving to personalize your gifts.
Bassett Jewelers and Engraving is proud to sponsor Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen.
The best way to start your day is with a cup of coffee from Eagle River Roasters. Newswatch 12 Today wants to get that coffee to you through the Mugshot Monday contest. Enter online and watch Monday mornings to see if you're the lucky winner.
At Sani, we've got everything you need and nothing you don't. We're made for America, and we believe you deserve the best service tied with the best equipment. Our machines are designed to perform, built to endure. And we've got service that's local for minimal downtime, backed by the industry's top warranty. With Sani, fully loaded is the new standard.
Get your Sani machine at Scandinavian Forestry Equipment in Wausau.
We'll have parts 2 and 3 of the Wolf series tomorrow and also on Friday. What a great series that is. For us, though, snowfall, let's talk about it. I know for a lot of you, not the snow you wanted to get yesterday. In fact, Paul, look at these numbers on Max 1 if you can. A few areas saw 8, 9, 10 inches, but not many. In fact, some areas up in the UP yesterday saw over 20 inches of snow. Not for us, though, and just a little bit of light snow back in the forecast for us tomorrow, followed by a fantastic weekend and a busy weekend too. Of course, Birkebeiner this weekend, and lots of people are in town for that. I will have your full forecast, all the details of news for you at 5 o'clock tonight.